Hello everyone and welcome to Infused Transitions. I am going to be doing a money reading. I'm going to leave it open to Most High, God, Source, Spirit, whatever that is for you, to let us know what information is to come through in regards to the money reading. First and foremost, though, for all of you that are here, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate your guys' support and your being here. If this resonates with you, hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell, and share with anyone if you feel that they could benefit from the reading. This does help me, but it also helps the channel, and it also helps those who are out there facing challenges and could possibly gain some useful information or just enjoy reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, feel free to check out any of my other videos. And with that all said, we are going to dive in. Oh, and if you're new and you would like to know more about how I read, you can find that information in the description box below. If any of you are interested or curious about more about me, you can go to my website, which is also in the description box below. Okay, we are going to be utilizing at least one of these decks, possibly all of them. I don't know. I'm leaving it open, as I said. We have the Angels of Abundance deck, the Light Seers Tarot, Money and the Law of Attraction cards, the Law of Attraction deck, and this is where I have to grab my card. We have the Friends Tarot deck, and this is from TorreArt Co. Then we have Jennifer Aquarius 23 on the Grid Oracle. I have no idea how to pronounce this, so it's Mahrukhx. That's the name of their Etsy shop. This is the first edition Career and Money Oracle. This is the second edition of Purposeful Career Oracle. And then from the Midnight Oracle shop, Etsy shop, is the Manifest Success Money and Career Oracle decks. Okay, these decks right here are all Etsy shop, and again, of course, so is the Friends deck, is also the Etsy shop. Okay, so with all of that said, let's get going and see what comes forward, and we'll figure out what decks we are going to use as we go along the way. All right. So I'm feeling like this is going to be the first deck that we bring out. Ooh. All right. Let's tie. What are the messages that you would like to have come through for the general collective in this reading? Oh, that was a very weird split. Okay. All right, let's get a couple of cards here now and just see what do we have happening here. I will, of course, show the cards up close and share what they are as I get going. Let's get a few more. Let's get a few more. Okay, that's too many. And let's do one more, shall we? Oh, no. That's too many. Too many. Oh, wow. These are really, really slippery. Really slippery. All right. Let's get one more. Nope. One more. That's still more than one, but we're going to take it. Oh, there's three. All right. Okay, I'm hearing no. So let's do one more. One more. We'll shuffle real slow and gentle here. They are very, very slippery. I do enjoy this deck though. I do like this deck a lot. It's just that they're slippery. And that just, I have to remember to slow down when I'm shuffling. Could we get one more, please? Just one more. Okay, nope, not feeling it, not feeling it. All right. Are we supposed to pull another one from somewhere else? You're showing me this deck. Okay, so we're going to pull from this deck. So this time, what messages are you wanting to share with us? Thank you. And let's get one more. Let's get one more. Nope, that's too many. We're going to do this again. One more, please. Thank you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Getting to pull one from here too. So feel free to fast forward past all the shuffling. All right. All right. Let's get one from this deck, please. One from this deck, please. Okay, you wanted to show me, so give me one. Give me the one you wanted to show me. Oh, give me the one you wanted to show us, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's too many. All right, we're going to take the one that stayed right in front of me. Okay, so let's see what do we got going on here. So the first card out, we have labor, work, construction, maintenance, mechanic, landscape, hobby, crafts. Next card out, we have well taken care of, living the good life, lifestyle, luxurious pleasures. Next, we have setbacks. Take one step forward, make two steps back. Setbacks are telling you that you're not ready to enter the next phase. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I'm going to go in and actually read what I'm getting from these, so just bear with me. Growing up, relying on others to help you or hoping to be saved. Heal your wounded inner child to get ahead in your career. Your inner child is taking the wheel and engaging in childish behaviors. And then we have gears, money flow, hard work, putting plans into motion. And under career, we have building, team, take time off, and security. Okay, so right off of the bat, we've got two that are talking about building. Okay, so I would say that what I'm feeling from all of this is some of you, whether you're trying to build your own business or whether you're working, you have a job somewhere else, you're working to create your career path. You're working to create your luxurious lifestyle. You're working, whether that is you're in the beginning, middle, or nearing your end of your working career life, whatever that is, this is your goal. This is what you're trying to achieve, is this, you know, living in a good lifestyle, living luxuriously or having luxurious pleasures. I do feel like with the two of these, For one, I'm feeling like, okay, when you're going to build something, right? When we're talking about constructing something, I don't care if it's a hobby. I don't care if it's you're going to, make a pendulum, right? You would still need to buy all the parts. You would need to figure out, okay, what kind of pendulum do I want to make? Do I want it to be, out of a copper, a metal? Do I want glass? Do I want a crystal? Do I want, whatever it is, right? To building a skyscraper. Either which way, it takes thought, takes a plan of some sort. Now, obviously, a skyscraper is going to be way more elaborate than, putting together a pendulum. I'm just saying the bottom line is that there are parts and pieces that need to come together. There is planning that needs to take place. It is about building. It is about, and I'm seeing the taking time off too, and the security. So for some of you, there is a need for balance of all work and no play makes for someone to end up in the energy of being very burned out, very tired. And for others, it's about, maybe not playing so much and spending a little more time in putting dedication and, planning and execution and so forth into what it is you're trying to create. For some of you, this is talking about the fact that you have something that you actually like to do, just that you think of as a hobby, but it's actually something that others would be willing to pay you for. And I mean, think about it. I mean, most of us, we want to have a job that is something we love to do, that is more like going to work and playing versus, going to work and nose to the grindstone and, blah, 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 right? So there's that. Setbacks. Now, I know I read to you what it said in the setbacks, but actually what I'm getting from the vibe or the feeling of how this card is playing its role in this particular reading, I do feel like that for any of you who face a setback or setbacks along the way, I would invite you to look at it and try to step back from the setback and try to look at it from a logical perspective, removing all of the emotion, the disappointment, the stress, the struggle, the frustration, et cetera, and try to look at it from a logical standpoint. Is this setback due to possibly a few missed pieces, that it's not that the overall idea or concept isn't meant to be or isn't for you? It could be just, oh, you know what? I didn't even realize I should have probably plugged this in here, or even recognize, be willing to recognize, grow up, face the truth, right? That sometimes we have to be willing to recognize, okay, I realize that this component, or I see that these three pieces, these are not my strong suits, but I'm really strong in these two areas. So maybe I can do research about these three areas, or maybe I can outsource those three areas. Maybe I can collaborate with someone who's stronger in those three areas. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's, sometimes plans need to be readjusted. Just like when you're building a house, a skyscraper, whatever, there's times that, oh yeah, you know what? We're not going to be able to do that because we ran into this issue. So we can still do what we want to do, but we just have to be willing to make adjustments. The other thing is that when we have setbacks, it is extremely challenging sometimes for some of us, myself included, to not just be so discouraged that we just give it up, that we just like, oh my gosh, just forget it. It's just, if this is what it's going to be, never mind. Right? I would offer the suggestion to you of, maybe take an opportunity to just tune in with yourself. Maybe when you started out, this was your path and journey, but maybe through your progress and process, you've grown. Maybe what you thought you wanted over here looks completely different. Maybe what you thought luxury or a good lifestyle was when you started out has changed because you've done some growing up. Maybe you've matured. Maybe you have completely shift directions in beliefs or how you accomplish, or, you know, anything like that is, you know, can shift and change. And instead of being so resistant and stubborn to let go of how you used to be about something, maybe be willing to even just entertain the idea of, okay, well, so if I have changed that, how would that change what I'm doing? How would that change what it looks like? How would I need to switch out these gears so that in the end of the story, yeah, I still am enjoying my good lifestyle and my luxurious pleasures in this new updated version of myself, and what that changed here. For others of you, I am getting, there are a few of you who are, there are some who are in this phase, this way of believing, doing, being. You know, I'm a full-grown person, but I still expect to live off my parents, or I still expect somebody to come in and rescue me. I don't know how to do anything, so somebody else has to take care of me. You know, in no judgment here, but that kind of a outview, that kind of outlook, that kind of point of view, that kind of belief system eventually ends up catching up with us, and eventually ends up creating things we don't really want. It can end up shifting things in a way that, you know, we end up looking back and going, oh, man, I wish I would have whatever that is, right? Let's see. Let's pull a card from here. Okay, let's grab a card from here. Let's further the story and the understanding. Let's further the story and the understanding. Thank you. See, practice was sticking out, but it didn't actually fall out. Okay. So, instincts. I act on my instincts and notice the signs and symbols in my life. Instincts. So what this is telling me, and this is coming up with this one, is that maybe there are some of you who could benefit from learning how to, or practicing, if you already know how to tune into yourself. Learning how to recognize when is it your intuition and when is it just immaturity because maybe you're trying something you haven't done before, or is it immaturity because you've always just wanted others to be the ones to take care of you. If you feel that you have a block where your instincts are concerned, then maybe you want to find somebody to work with you on healing that so that you can get connected back into your instincts. Instincts are a very important part, as well as being intuitive. So you may want to look into that. For some of you, it feels like you actually have really good instincts, but you're purposely ignoring them because there's this resistance to grow up. There's this resistance either to grow up or to adjust and alter your original plans. But if you're trying to create security, you're trying to create this ultimate goal of what you want for your life, you know, it's going to be important to be adaptable and be flexible. That's not about giving up. That's about doing what is for your best and highest good in any given moment. All right. We've got life is always working out for me. I like understanding the things are I like understanding that things are always evolving, and while there are many things that could be better where I am, it is not really a problem because where I am is constantly changing to something better. I like knowing that as I look for the best things around me where I am, those things become more prevalent in my experience. It is fun to know that things are always working out for me. And as I watch for the evidence of that, I see more evidence of that every day. So again, I think, this talks a lot about, again, these setbacks. These setbacks are an opportunity for you to reevaluate, to adjust, and make things even stronger and or better. Looking at where we are and looking at looking at what is good in whatever your situation, right? And then focusing on those good things. We have, I can make a career of living happily ever after. A very good career choice would be to gravitate towards the activities and to embrace those desires that harmonize with your core intentions, which are freedom and growth and joy. Make a career of living a happy life rather than trying to find work that will produce enough income that you can do things with your money that will make you happy. When feeling happy is of paramount importance to you, and what you do for a living makes you happy, you have found the best of all combinations. So again, you can grow up and be mature and still find things that make you happy. You can still find ways to appreciate where you are. And like the card says, you know that everything is always constantly changing. Everything is always constantly changing. And not saying it's easy by any means at all, but I do feel like, and I mean, I have to practice at it too. It's not like, I don't think anybody is perfect. And, we all have our things that we have to work through. And they are opportunities. Yes. And I know there are times that when somebody says that, you just feel like, oh my gosh, if you say it, one more person says that to me, but it's true. And it's hard to see when we're in it, in the moment. Yeah. So I do feel like, that you can do this. You can create this. You can create this, and you can create it successfully. It is going to take being mature about things. And part of growing up and being mature is learning to look at ourselves without judgment, but with honesty. And just say, wow, yeah, okay, I can see where in this, and this, I really need to change how I do those. Which one do I want to focus on? And over here and here and here, I'm liking how this is working. Okay, so I know I can maintain this. I'm doing well there. I need to look at these, and then I'll prioritize those and move forward from there. It's the best that we can do. And being adaptable and adjustable in any given moment. Declutter. Okay. So for some of you, focusing can be very challenging when we are surrounded by clutter. So we'll feel better. We're able to focus better when we take the time to clear away the clutter from our living and or workspace. You can donate with things which are going to help other people, right? And this is also about our time. If we push so hard to get to this, we can burn ourselves out big time, right? So honor yourself in the journey, and allow yourself the time to adjust, to be able to adjust. All right, we're going to get one more. This is what stayed on the table. Gold, solid finances, investing, integrity, deep values. Careers are like banking, long-term position, and satisfying work. And I'm taking that because when I picked up the deck, that one stayed on the table. All right. Let's grab, let's get a clarifier for each one of these. So let's get a clarifier for each one. Let's get a clarifier for labor work, please. Let's get a clarifier for labor work. That is way too many. Let's get a clarifier. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we got a lot here. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Well, the labor and the work, we've got the 10 of Pentacles, right? So obviously we're looking for success, and that makes sense because, again, this is where we're heading. This is where we're wanting to go, okay? The 7 of Wands, this is about, you know, standing your ground in the sense, again, this is where, again, the maturity comes in. There's a difference between being stubborn and resistant in the way that you would cut off your nose to spite your face. And then there's the kind of resistance and stubbornness and refusal to give up when we know that we know that we know that we know that something is the right path for us. And see how the difference is there between when stubbornness and resistance works with us and for us and where it works against us, right? And then we have this Page of Wands. Well, Page of Wands in this particular case is telling me, you know, there's an opportunity coming. I would say, okay, so I would say that this is an opportunity for you to take, again, something that you're passionate about, something that you enjoy doing and you think of as a hobby, and others were like, man, I would really pay you, I would pay you for that, right? I really feel like there's an opportunity available to you here, and especially if you're a person who is trying to figure out, this is what I want to create, but I don't know how to get there. I don't know, I don't really have a like set career. I'm not sure where I want to go. This is saying there is something something that you can be very passionate about, something you would enjoy. I feel like it's also something that could move quickly. If you choose to move on the opportunity. I would also say that because this is the Page of Wands, this could be actually happening at some sort of an event, a get-together, a party, a celebration, that you might meet somebody, and in talking and passing, that this opportunity comes forward for you. Could be communicated to you, again, that whole of, you know, wow, I'd pay you for that. That's really cool, right? Let's get some more on this well taken care of. Let's expand the story on the well taken care of, please. Get some clarifiers. Oops, we got one that flipped over here, and we had the one that came out. We have the 10 of Swords and the King of Cups. So I would say for some people, maybe that there is an ending of some sort, possibly an ending in a relationship that is going to, or has had, or is having a direct impact on your well taken care of thought, plan, what you were heading towards, what you thought you were creating, kind of thing. And this ending feels like it's interfering with that. Now, this King of Cups could be the person who's left standing, going, okay, now what do I do? How do I take my emotions from this and move forward? A setback, right? So this could be a setback that you weren't expecting, that came forward, or maybe you were expecting it. But either which way, it feels like maybe there is a break in a relationship of some sort, whether that is personal, intimate circle, or a outer circle, or from a business standpoint. and this could be you, this King of Cups, now trying to regroup, trying to figure out what do you do with this setback. This could be someone new coming in and saying, hey, I would like to partner up with you. Again, whether that's a relationship or business, it's going to be different for different people. But these are, yeah, there is possibility though. There is, and the Page of Wands, this is about, again, it's about passion. This can be somebody coming in, but, and if that's true, you know, you have to decide, do I want to be open to that or not? And the interesting thing is that love and money, the frequencies and the vibrations of love and money are very, very similar. So they can overlap. All right, let's get some more on the setback. Let's keep going. Let's get some more on the setback. Oh, something's flipped here. 5 of Wands. Okay. This can be about confrontation. It can be about competition. It's almost, yeah, it's almost like a pairing off of, you know, well, we could go head to head on this. It's also about change. I don't know if I said that. So, which would make sense, because if there's a break here, things are going to change up, and it would create a setback if it's a business partnership or a couple or something, or even, you know, an adult child and parent who've now decided, you know, oh my gosh, we can't do this anymore, you know, whatever, we're going to go live in our own places and spaces, kinds of things. It can feel like a setback. It can feel like things need to be readjusted, change, right? Let's get some more on this growing up. Let's get some more on the growing up. Thank you. We have the Emperor. Yeah, see, it's time to boss up. It's time to step into your true energy, to stop acting, thinking, doing, being, whatever that is for you, like a child, or just with an immature perspective on life, on your money, whatever that looks like for you. It's time to step into Emperor energy, right? The Emperor doesn't become the Emperor simply by sitting back and letting everybody else take care of him. All right, let's get some more on the story here for the gears, please. Let's get some more on the story. No, that's too many. Let's get some more on the gears, please. I am not taking this pile, but I will take the one that fell out. And again, we have the 5 of Cups. We have the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. This is about, you know, this mourning what is lost, but it's almost like just totally oblivious of the opportunities that are still there for you. Which can happen a lot, right? When we're going through adjustments and changes, not only in our relationship dynamics or work dynamics, but if we're also being forced now to, okay, I need to grow up. I need to change my reality. And the only way to change that is by looking inside and changing, healing, working on, you know, whatever that looks like for you, my inner self, so that my outer world looks the way I want it to, or the way, right? Our outer world reflects back to us what's going on internally. So it does feel like, again, there can be this changes and challenges going on in this gears, which is about our money flow. It's about our work. It's about putting plans into motion, but we have to be present. Right? We have to be present. We have to pay attention. We have to decide, am I going to quit gazing out there and moping about what I can't change? Or am I going to shift my focus to what I can change and move forward from that space? Okay. Let's get some more on this instincts, please. More on the instincts. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. All right. We have the King of Wands, and this might be tricky to get this out because it had to go down in here where I can't really reach it, and it's all wrapped up in the wires. Hang on. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so with instincts, we have the King of Wands and we have the Four of Cups. The King of Wands and the Four of Cups. And I just realized I didn't show you these cards. I'm sorry. I'll go back and do that. All right, so with instincts, King of Wands. King of Wands, so, excuse me, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energies. This is creativity, it's passion, it's fire, it's quick movement. It's also somebody who is can be somebody who's very nurturing, even though, yes, it's a masculine energy. Believe it or not, masculine energies can be very, very nurturing. So for those of you who don't think that's true, I'm just, let me enlighten you here a little bit. An instinct. So, and then we have this Four of Cups, right? And then again, this is about an opportunity, right? Being given an opportunity. But in both of these, she's not looking at the opportunities. She's not looking at the Two of Cups here, and she's not looking, her gaze is again straight out. She's not looking at these, and she's not looking at this one. So for me, this is saying that there are probably opportunities around you that you're just not recognizing as opportunities, whatever that looks like for you. And these are opportunities that you could feel quite passionate about. It does feel like there could be some work that could be done around getting connected with the instincts. It also feels like for any of you who have been in this energy where there's been a break or an end in a relationship of some sort, that possibly there are some things that you still need to work through that are throwing off your instincts. Okay. Hold on here. Hold on. Yeah, Temperance and the King of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, you do need to have patience with yourself. Things might not happen as quickly as you like, but we do have the Temperance card here and the King of Pentacles along with the King of Wands. This can be just the energies between yourself and someone else. This can be both your energies, or this is your goal and this is where you are. It really is about, temperance to me is not only about patience, but it's also about alchemizing, learning how to create that balance. I mean, if you look at her there, she's pouring that cup of coffee from the coffee pot, but none of it is spilling on the floor or going anywhere else but in the cup. So I do feel like that there may be a call for some patience, but it's also about learning how to alchemize. My dog, sorry. It's also about learning to alchemize and manifest what it is you're wanting to manifest. Pulling in your focus and learning, okay, this is what I've been focusing on. This isn't helping me. So let me shift my perspective and my focus. This is what's in front of me. How do I proceed forward from here? Okay. Life is always working out for me. Can we get a little more on that? Let's get one more clarifier. That's pretty straightforward. Yeah, see, that came out in the reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse. So I really do feel like that for some of you, there's a relationship that just didn't work out or isn't working out, that is just, again, love and money hold a very similar frequency. So it just feels like it could be having a direct effect on your finances. And it's, it's really challenging sometimes to have clear thought and much less to sit and plan. So again, let me invite you to consider the possibility of creating, either creating a team for yourself if you don't have a team, or updating your team if you have a team, in the sense of, maybe that's counseling, maybe that's a coach, maybe that's advisors of various professions. Maybe it's updating your friend circle to, to those who get you, whatever that looks like for you. Yeah, whatever that looks like for you, because it is feeling like there is, yeah, endings. Yep. Look at that. There's these endings. You have that ending. There's this person. Now you're by yourself and you've got all this burden. Now, for some of you, you may have a child or children, and now you're trying to figure out how to do the whole single parent thing on top of figuring out your finances. Because we do have the Four of Pentacles here. And in this case, I don't feel like it's about being greedy or stingy at all. I think it's about trying to figure out your money. It's like, I got these Four Pentacles, but I've got this family counting on me. How can I grow my pentacles to this 10 of Pentacles that I once had? Right? Declutter. Let's get a clarifier for the declutter. Let's get a clarifier for the declutter. Thank you. All right. Yep. Okay, so again, we have the Devil card. Okay. Or I'm sorry, not the Devil card, the Death card. So again, an ending. So we can see that not only do we have the ending here, we have change and challenges here and here. We have an ending here. We have an ending here. And now we have another ending here. But here's the thing. We have gold at the end of the journey here. We have decluttering, which is, again, with the Death card, if you think about it, right? What do a lot of us do when we have a breakup with someone, whether it is a divorce or a dating situation or a live-in situation or, family or friends, it doesn't matter, or business part, it doesn't matter the dynamic. We clear out all of the junk that was theirs, or many of us also clear out stuff that was things that you purchased or bought or did together that are still around. We declutter. So for those of you who have not done that step yet, I would invite you to consider doing a really good, thorough decluttering, because, if that energy is, the break's already happened and everything, you don't need, or having that energy around is not beneficial for you. It doesn't serve you. It just keeps you in this low vibing state of being, energies, thoughts, beliefs, and then it just spirals, and it's not healthy. And here's the thing, we also have the Sun card. Okay. We also have the Sun card came out. So it does, there is, and then we have the Six of Wands. There is a victory. So again, it's that, realizing that some setbacks happen for our best and highest good, and it can be, we don't see that, think that, feel that, believe that in that moment. And don't get me wrong, we all go through these times of, spacing out, trying to process everything that has happened, everything we feel. That's normal. That's natural. However, as we all know, life continues to go on. Life continues to move forward. And it is important for us to allow ourselves to process, honor our emotions and our feelings, of course. But it is also important to realize and understand that life continues to move forward, and we don't want to get stuck in this old energy and left sitting there for a long time before we finally pick ourselves up and go, man, I wasted, which isn't really wasting, just so you know, but we think that I wasted X amount of time doing that. And if you're in that space now, I seriously invite you to consider putting together your team to help you process and move forward, whatever that looks like, whether that's, spiritual, financial, mental health, medical, whatever that is for you. I am not a professional in any way, shape, or form. So let me just put that disclaimer out there. But I would invite you to consider looking up those kinds of professions that you think would be a well-balanced team for you to bring together for yourself for support and assistance. Okay, whatever that looks like, spiritual, whatever that looks like for you. All right. Can we get some more on the gold? Now again, you see you've got the Sun card, you've got a victory, and you got the gold at the end. Solid finances, investing, integrity, deep values, sticking to your integrity, right? These things are very, very challenging, and it can be very easy to jump into this immature, lashing out, poor me kind of thing. You know, but you can do this with integrity to yourself, self-integrity. And that is not selfish. That is ensuring that your energy internally is in the best possible health, condition, strength, balance, alignment, and harmony for you that it can possibly be. Because then that is what we're actually giving out. And isn't that what you'd really want to be able to be giving out, right? So solid finances, investing, integrity, deep values, banking, long-term positions, and satisfying work. Okay. I mean, I'm thinking that's a pretty amazing, what do you call it? Outcome. That's a pretty amazing outcome, and it's a pretty amazing accomplishment when we've gone through something so challenging and so difficult. Right? I do feel like that is just, yeah, and we got the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. So there is movement. Queen of Cups, the Empress. Yeah, I really feel like that's pretty amazing. I wanted to grab, there we go, the Divine Doors deck. Let's see. Okay, utmost high. What divine door would be very beneficial and helpful to us in this journey? What divine door would be beneficial for us in this journey? Thank you. We got the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. That's beautiful. And it is important, and I would say that with that, that's coming to us for the messages it says, but oh, and look at that, heart healing. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. And that's exactly it. It's like, it's time to go up the stairs and come out and into the light. And isn't that exactly what I was saying? It's like, you know, we can get stuck in this. So again, you know, it really would be beneficial if you are not able to bring yourself out of that. It really would be beneficial for you to find your team, put together your team to help you come out of that, darkness and to begin to embrace the light. It's not saying that you're going to come out of there and you're going to be fully healed, right? When you get to the top of the stairs, I feel fantastic. Maybe you will, but you know, why put that pressure on yourself? Let it be whatever it's going to be, but it's about continuing to move forward. Allow yourself to continue your healing process, but come out into the light to do that, right? Morning now has had its time. Emerge from that darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Light coming out into the light, coming back into the world, continuing to move forward through life does heal the heart. Step by step, day by day, it does heal the heart. Okay, guys, I hope that this was helpful for you and that it resonated. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and to subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you know anybody that is going through this or that this could help them, if they're anywhere in this journey, consider sharing it with them. Until next time, bye.